billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We are starting Al-Mahdi Sunday School class number 22nd. And today we will learn about Al-Baqee. Next week we will learn about 6th Imam. Today's class is regarding Al-Baqee. First and foremost, please write it down. This is going to be pronounced as Al-Baqee, not Al-Baqiyah. Baqiyah is wrong. It is Baqee. Alif Lam comes for the. Baqee is the name of that cemetery which is located in Medina. That is the only cemetery for 1436 years. The age of this cemetery is 1436. First dead body was buried in this cemetery was the body of one of the companions of Prophet. His name was Uthman. Uthman ibn Mad'un, Mazoon. This is not Uthman ibn Affan, the third caliph. This is Uthman ibn Mad'un, who was buried in second year of Hijrah. Immediate next year of Hijrah, when Prophet came there. So for 1436 years, this is the only graveyard of Medina. Whoever passed away, whether infallible or non-infallible, whether from the family of Prophet or from the family of Quraysh, migrated, Bani Hashim or Ansar, Sadat, non-Sadat, companion, non-companion, wives of Prophet, or the family members of Prophet, relatives of Prophet, or non-relatives. This is the only cemetery, only graveyard which was and is in Medina. That is called Baqee. This is number one, point number one. Point number two, this piece of land was the property of Hazrat Aqil, the older brother of Imam Ali. Yeah, this piece of land was, yes. All Al-Baqee is land of Al-Baqee. This was basically house of Hazrat Aqil. And that was devoted to cemetery. This is second point. Third point, Holy Prophet had made this cemetery as the cemetery of Muslims. In his life, he buried a lot of bodies and he used to lead the burial prayer over there. Al-Baqee, yes, I'll tell now. The fourth point, Al-Baqee means the high-rise piece of land. Is from Buqa. Buqa means tomb. Baqee means high-rise building, high-rise land, piece of land. Also, number 5, Al-Baqee means the land in which there are a lot of trees and their roots are spread. That is also a piece of land which has a lot of trees and their roots are spread in earth. And why it is called land of trees? The grandson of Nuh alayhi salam, his name was Amlaq, Ain Mim Lam Alif Qaf. He migrated to this land of Medina, which was called that time Yathrib. It was famous as Yathrib. he moved there and he planted a lot of trees in this city. $1,000 before the birth of Prophet, people used to wait for Prophet. 1,000 years. In this land, they were waiting. They were appointing 400 scholars at a time to make sure that when he will come and we will follow him. So this is very important to learn that this is very historic place. This is not only famous as the city of Prophet. Medina means city. Madinatul Rasul, city of Prophet. And lately it came with Medina Munawwara. First it was Yathrib. Then after arrival of Prophet, migration of Prophet, it was famous as Madinatul Rasul, and lately it became Al-Madinatul Munawwara. Now they do not say Medina. Medina means city, city of Prophet. It's not only historic fact as a city of Prophet, but it was also one of the king's name was Tubba Himyari. He was king. He has appointed 4,000 scholars, not 400. 4,000 scholars just to research about Prophet Muhammad, who is coming in lately. Yes. Yes, that I'm telling you, they had information. They saw in books, the people of book, they knew it. It was mentioned in the books revealed before Quran that Prophet, last Prophet is going to come from this city. So they were waiting. Ahum khairun am qawmu tubbain walladhina min qablihim ahlaknahum innahum kanu mujrimin. Ha Hafiz. Wa ashabul aikati wa qawmu tubbain kullun kadhaba ar-rusula fa haqqa wa'id in Surah Qaf and Surah Dukhan. About nation of Tubba has been mentioned. There is a historic fact that in this city, one of the family members of Tubba, the king of that time, was humiliated and he killed all people of Medina. Yes. Tubba. And he was very angry. Then the ulama told him that Prophet Muhammad will come here, and his anger was finished. Yes. There was a person whose name was Abu Layla. He gave a letter to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he migrated. Imam Ali alayhi salam read that letter, and in that letter was written by that king, Marhaban bi akhis salih, O pious brother, welcome to you. After 90 sources, Abu Layla gave that letter to Prophet Muhammad, which was written by that king. So this Medina has historic facts, and Al-Baqee was the place which was a rise place, and it was being used for graveyard cemetery. Yes, all prediction became true, and this was called also Baqi'ul Gharqad. Gharqad means the tree which has nails. Gharqad. A lot of trees, they had nails. That is why you used to say Baqi'ul Gharqad. Now let us, these are 5 historic facts about Al-Baqee. Let us go now, who has been buried in this land. First burial was burial of Uthman ibn Mad'un. Number one, Prophet led his burial prayer and he laid in rest by the hands of Prophet and Imam Ali and other companions. And when they buried him, Prophet asked his companions to get a big stone, and he put a big stone there, and he asked someone to write down Haza Qabru Uthman ibn Mad'un Sahibu Rasulillah. This is the grave of Uthman ibn Mad'un, who is the companion of Prophet. So it does mean during the time of Prophet, putting mark of grave was allowed. And there was big stone on the grave of Uthman ibn Mad'un, which was set by Prophet and companions. And the name of Uthman ibn Mad'un was written as well. When Muawiyah came, Muawiyah changed this name. He said, Hada Qabru Uthman ibn Affan, the third caliph. But the name was still there. After that, mother of Imam Ali alayhi salam, Fatima bint Asad al-Hashimiyya, she was buried in the cemetery of Al-Baqee, and Prophet led her prayer, and Prophet raised his hands for 70 times. 70 takbir were called on the burial of this lady, this holy lady, aunt of Prophet, caretaker of Prophet, wife of Abu Talib, mother of Imam Ali. Fatima bint Asad was given kafan in the shirt of Prophet. And even Prophet lay down in the grave and asked the earth, "O earth, be careful, my mother is coming." So this great lady was buried there, has been buried there. If you enter into Al-Baqee, on your right side are 6 graves. One is grave of Abbas ibn Abdul Muttalib, other is grave of Fatima bint Asad, and 4 imams. Imam Hassan alayhi salam, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, Imam Muhammad Baqir alayhi salam, Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam. So if you go by order, 6 graves you will see on your right side, and 3 graves you will see on your left side. Let us go by order. These 3 graves, one is grave of Bibi Safiya, aunt of Rasul, Phupi. The other is Atika, also aunt of Rasul. The other one is grave of Fatima bint Hizam al-Kilabiya Ummul Baneen, mother of Hazrat Abbas al-Amdar, peace be upon him. So when you enter into the main gate of Al-Baqee, on right side 6 graves, on your left side 3 graves. If you go a little further, on your right side you will see the graves of wives of Rasul, Ummahatul Mu'mineen, Habiba, Salma, Zainab bint Jahsh, and all others beside 3 wives of Prophet, Khadijatul Kubra, Maria Qibtiyya, and Bibi Aisha. These 3 are not there. Other all are there. Bibi Khadijatul Kubra has been buried in Jannatul Mualla, which is in Makkah, and we discussed in earlier classes, I believe, when we discussed about Makkah. Also, we discussed a little bit about Al-Baqee, but today we are going to elaborate a little more. Jannatul Mualla, and this is Jannatul Baqee. So, wives of Prophet are buried there. If you go a little further, you will see 3 graves of Rabaibul Rasul, 3 daughters of Hala, the older sister of Bibi Khadija, who were orphans, and their brought up was on the shoulder of Prophet. And Prophet used to call them as his daughter. But real daughter was only one. After that, you will see 2 graves. One is the grave of Hazrat Aqil. Whose land is this? The older brother of Imam Ali, he was 20 years old. 20 years older than Imam Ali. Right across that, in the same case, there is another grave of Abdullah ibn Ja'far Tayyar, the husband of Bibi Zainab. So on your right side, you are moving and you will see the grave of Imam Malik, also Sunnis Imams. If you turn on your left side, you will see the grave of Hazrat Ibrahim, son of Prophet alayhi salam, and Hazrat Ismail, son of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, and the martyrs of Uhud. Some people say martyrs of Badr are also there. If you move a little further, on your left side, you will see the grave of Halima Sa'diyya, caretaker of Holy Prophet. Prophet used to call her as a mother. And her son was Abdullah, and Prophet was calling him brother as well. Prophet used to call Abdullah as a brother. So she was very great lady. No. Halima Sa'diyya, mother of, caretaker of Prophet. You can, no, she did not feed. No. Yeah, yes. Yeah, Daya, yeah, midwife, yeah. Mother? Midwife. Okay, yes. She was. Daya. Yeah. Now let us go to, if you go a little further, you will see a big grave, which Ahl Sunnat say is the grave of Fatima bint Asad. But according to Shias, she has been buried on right side when you enter. Also right side, if you see right side, extreme right side, if you see extreme right side, in the corner is one of the biggest graves is the grave of Usman ibn Maz'un, which I mentioned earlier, who was the first burial there, and he was buried by Prophet. But now they say it is a grave of Usman ibn Affan, 3rd Caliph, which is not right. They have changed. Muawiyah has changed it. Let me tell you more personalities buried there. I may say more than 10,000 companions of Prophet have been buried there. More than 100 family members of Prophet has been buried. Bibi Kulsum, Bibi Ruqayya, Bibi Rabab, Bibi Layla, Bibi Lababa, wife of Hazrat Abbas, Fatima Sughra, Fatima Kubra, all and all, they are there. And even the children of Ahlul Bayt, more than 100, they are buried over there. So this is a historic background of those. And within 1436 years, who have passed away has been buried there. Even this year, last year, in Hajj, who died have been buried over there. So destruction and demolition of this cemetery is insult to Prophet, insult to Imams, insult to wives of Rasul, insult to companions of Rasul, insult to all Muslims. That is why we demand that Saudi government allow us to rebuild the cemetery of Al-Baqee. Let me here quote two quotations. One is one of the Sunnis, Maulanas. He was minister as well during the government of Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto. When he was prime minister, Maulana Kauthar Niazi. I and he both were in Hussainiya. Yeah, yes. He was minister of religious affairs, minister of Hajj, Awqaf. He and I both were invited by our Sheikh brothers in Hussainiya, Narwali Sheikhs. Also, our Haji Sahib is Narwali Sheikh. Haji Sadat and Haji Liaquat, they all are from Narwal. Yeah. These Narwali Sheikhs, they invited us in Hussainiya, Mochi Darwaza, and we delivered the speech there. Marhum Maulana Irfan Haidar Abdi was there also. Irfan Haidar Abdi, I, Maulana Kausar Niazi, and a lot of other orators. Maulana Kausar Niazi said, I took a piece of stone from the grave of Prophet's daughter from Al-Baqee, and I will put it in my coffin, and I am sure Allah will not put wrath on me due to barakat of this stone. Because according to one riwayat, Bibi Fatima has been buried over there, but I believe she is in her own house, or ma baina baiti wa mimbari rawzatum min riyazil jannah. Maybe in between house of Prophet and pulpit of Prophet. Yes, that is why Imam Ali alayhi salam, according to will of holiest lady, he did hide the body of grave of Bibi Fatima, as she said, I feel fear. Who killed me, maybe they will humiliate my body. That is why Imam Ali alayhi salam was forced to hide. And Imam's, his grave himself was hidden. It was declared in the time of Imam Sadiq. Nobody knew it, that where Imam Ali is buried. Because he was also fearing that his opponents, his enemies, maybe they will humiliate the body of Imam Ali as well. Shame on them. So this is one other Maulana Sunni. Maulana was Maulana Malik Muhammad Akbar Saki. There were 500 Sunni Mandub in Lahore, and I was there as well. Shah Ahmad Nurani was there, Abdul Sattar Niazi was there, and a lot, all the peer of Pakistan. Yes, Pakistan were there, and I was also there. Maulana Malik Muhammad Akbar Saki marhum said, if Saudi government allows me, I will build Al-Baqee, and I will never take single cent, single paisa, single rupee from the Saudi government. He himself, he said this. This is not issue of Shias. Al-Baqee is not issue of Shias. This is the issue of Muslims, issue of human beings, issue of prophecy, issue of imamat, issue of sharafat, noble people basically. Let me here share with you one more thing. If somebody asks you who has been buried, now you have idea how many people are buried over there. You may say thousands, and thousands, not 1,000, thousands and thousands. They are being buried since second Hijrah. And if you say Badr, in Badr, martyrs of Badr are buried, so it will be 1437 years. So in first Hijrah they started burying. Of course, there were some people who buried in first year of Hijrah. They must have buried there. But officially maybe it was declared after the burial of Usman ibn Mad'un Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. So this is a rough idea. If somebody asks you who's buried over there, why it is called Baqee, what is Baqee? Let me tell you one more thing. The destruction was done by Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. He delivered a fatwa and he was classmate of Muhammad ibn Saud. He was the king of that time. On 8th Shawwal, 1344, 21st April 1925, it happened that they bulldozed all these tombs, rawzas. There were 4 rawza on 4 Imams' graves. There was rawza also on the grave of Bibi Fatima. There was also tomb on the grave of Usman ibn Mad'un. There was a big stone set by Prophet on the grave of Ibrahim, his son, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. And also there were the stone marks on the graves which were demolished in this year. So it happened at least, I may say, 93 years before it happened, and we feel shame that we were not able to rebuild Al-Baqee within 93 years. And I hope that Allah gives us courage, opportunity that we build in our life. And our goal is to protest against the Saudi government, that Saudi government allows us to rebuild Jannatul Baqee and Jannatul Mu'alla. So this is in 22nd class, we are focusing on Baqee. We have protest, we have majalis. We commemorate majalis on this great occasion. Yes, there was. In 1925, you will be surprised, for 365 days, every day there was protest. All over the world, every day. But it came down and it became cold with the passage of time. So we want more encouragement. Inshallah, we need more protest next year. Let me here read for you one of the riwayat Ahl-Sunnat. They have quoted, Dofin al-Abbas ibn Abdul Muttalib inda qabr Fatima bint Asad bin Hashim fi awwal maqabir bani Hashim allati fi dar Aqil. In Tarikh al-Madinah, they wrote that this was the land of Aqil, and Abbas and Fatima bint Asad, they were buried there. When Prophet was asked, when Ibrahim, son of Rasul, passed away, Prophet was asked, Aina yudfanu ibnuka ya Rasulallah, O Messenger of Allah. Shut it down. Turn it off. Where your son will be buried? He said, Alhiquhu bi salafina salih Usman ibn Mad'un. Bury him along with, across the grave of Usman ibn Mad'un, who was a pious person. So there were stones on the grave of Ibrahim, they took it away, and on the grave of Usman ibn Mad'un, they took it away. And there were tombs on Bibi Fatima's grave. Bibi Fatima to Zahra's grave is not apparent. We cannot see. We did not see a mark But in past I heard there was a mark. I don't know where it was. In the past, before they demolished, there was a mark of Qabr of Fatima Zahra Salamullah alayha in Baqee as well, according to one weak riwayat. In Bura ibn Azib narrates a riwayat, Abu Dawood and Tirmidhi, Nisai and others, they narrated that Prophet used to go in this place and used to offer the prayer and used to recite the Fatiha. Even one year he led the Eid al-Duha prayer there in Al-Baqee. And Hamudi says, one of the historian, that where Prophet offered namaz Eid, prayer of Eid, there was a masjid. Masjid was made there. And they demolished the masjid as well. So yes, they demolished the masjid. If somebody else is going to, if India is demolishing a masjid, Babri Masjid, you stand up and you make it big issue, and you do not make small issue when Saudis are demolishing the masjid of built by Prophet. Masjid Ali has been demolished. Masjid Fatima has been demolished. Masjid Bilal is about to demolish. Masjid Al-Baqee is not anymore there. Masjid Radd Shams has been demolished. I have seen Masjid Al-Fazikh is no more there. The house of Bibi Khadija is not anymore there in Makkah. The house of Prophet has been almost shut down and closed. Last year we could not see, it was closed. Maulidur Rasul, where Prophet was born. You will be surprised, one other riwayat, Rasul Jalut. You know Rasul Jalut? Rasul Jalut was the big rabbi, chief rabbi of the time. He said his son, Rasul Jalut's son, came to Medina and saw Jannatul Baqee, and Mus'ab asked him, Mus'ab ibn Zubair asked him, the son of Rasul Jalut, do you know this place? Do you know this Baqee? He said, Najidu hazihil maqbara fit Tawrat. It has been mentioned in Tawrat. So Al-Maqbara has been mentioned in Tawrat. Maqbara means which has tomb. So Allah has mentioned in Tawrat there is a Maqbara in Al-Baqee. And Ibn Abdul Rahman says, people ask Prophet, when the flood will come or when the demolition of destruction of Medina will be occurring, where we can take refuge? He said, Maqbaratu ma bain al-Muslimin. He said, all Medina will be on target, but Al-Baqee will be safe because this is Maqbara. Maqbara means a tomb and buqa. So, which was Maqbara in the time of Rasul, they have no right to demolish it. Al-Hakumul Takasur hatta zurtumul maqabir. Maqabir is the plural of Maqbara. For everybody you can say, you can build a Maqbara. For everybody. So how come we cannot build Maqbara for these holiest personalities? I saw in Vatican City, they have saved that dust on which the feet of donkey of Jesus touched, and Pope kisses that case, and Muslim, they don't allow to kiss the case of Prophet. It's shame on them. I myself saw in Vatican City. Vatican City in Rome, Italy, where the Pope, right across the house of back side of the house of Pope is a very big museum, very big museum. Even the shirt of Imam Hussain is there. Shirt of Imam Hussain is there. Yes. Even the stone on which a person draw the picture of Imam Hussain when he saw his head, cut head in Damascus before the pulpit of Yazid. He draw, and that is there also. That is saved there also. Yes. Also, one of the Pharaoh times person has been mummies. Mummy is there. Yeah, mummy bomb. And I saw that they were black skin. Yes. Like Pharaoh is in London. Yes. Pharaoh's body is in London. 27 Pharaoh, total 27 Pharaoh. They say it, but I don't believe the head of Imam went there. No. They say it, but I doubt the head of Imam Hussain did not go there. Let me here sum up my humble talk today. That Abraha, you know Abraha? Abraha, who was king of Yemen, and he hit with stones Al-Kaaba. This is first insult to house of God. Then Yazid's army, they hit Al-Kaaba. They burned Al-Kaaba. Yes. Then third insult was Yazid's army used the mosque of Rasul, mosque of Prophet, Masjidun Nabi, as their horse. Stable. Fourth insult was the burning of house of Bibi Fatima, burning of tents of Ahlul Bayt in Karbala, taking the household ladies of Ahlul Bayt as a prisoner from city to city. This was very, and also one of the insults, let me tell, eighth insult was when one of the rulers of Damascus killed Bibi Aisha, throw her in a well, and she was buried alive. Yes, she was buried alive. So maybe they are hiding the graves marks. Maybe tomorrow the people will ask where Bibi Aisha is buried. So they want to hide all the marked graves of Prophet's wives. Their question doesn't arise. So these people, when ninth insult, when Daesh insulted the grave of Jonah. So that time the Jews, they stood up, the Christians, they stood up. When Daesh insulted the grave of Hujr ibn Adi, then even Saudi people, they say this is insult to the grave of companion of Rasul. So how come their insult is being counted and you are demolishing all the graves of Prophet's companions, wives and household, and you are not considering it is insult? So again, we see a lot of Gautam Buddha. There was a statue of Gautam Buddha, and in Bamiyan, when they demolished in Bamiyan, Taliban, even Saudi Arab said this is insult to Gautam Buddha. Although we don't believe in Gautam Buddha, but the statue of Gautam Buddha is respected. If the statue of Gautam Buddha is respected, the grave of Imam Hassan is not respected. The grave of Bibi Salma is not respected. The grave of uncles of Prophet and aunts of Prophet are not going to be respected. So these are few historic facts by which we can say we have right to rebuild Al-Baqee, and government of Saudi Arabia should not humiliate the Hujjaj and visitors and should not insult them. Let me sum up my today's class by one more issue, and that is There is a place, Roswell, where President of America slept one night, and they made it ziyaratgah for the visitors. One night. If George Washington is going to spend one night in one place, that is going to be mazar, ziyarat place for visitors. So where our holy personalities are buried, where how we cannot make them visit place. And also the candles, candles, why these candles are being burned? Just to show the sympathy to the martyrs and deceased one. The other day we went to Brooklyn, and Brooklyn Borough President, he took Mr. Eric Adam, he took candle in hand, he gave me a candle, and he spoke, I spoke, at least 22 people spoke, Christian, Jews, Buddhist, Sikh, Hindus, Muslims, non-Muslims, all and all they spoke, and they condemned killing, and they show the sympathy by burning the candles, having the candles in their hands. It does mean in Western society, civilized society, having the candles in hand is the proof of sympathy to the deceased one. So let us burn some bulbs and some lamps on the tombs of our imams. It will show the sympathy to the family of Prophet. If you have any question, you are more than welcome. And we have 5 more minutes. We'll dismiss the class within 5 minutes. Yeah, go ahead. So next, inshallah, next week, please get ready. Make some notes. Also, I will speak half an hour, and you will speak. Each and everybody will speak for 3 minutes about Imam Jafar Sadiq. Next Sunday is the Shahadat of Imam Sadiq. So please get ready. 3 minutes, everybody, 2 to 3 minutes, everybody will read. I will read half an hour, and half an hour you will read. So inshallah we'll record it, and then that will be class number 23, just for Imam Sadiq. Today's class was about Al-Baqee. If you have any question, you are more than welcome to ask. Otherwise, we'll dismiss the class. Imam Jafar Sadiq, at least everybody 10 to 15 sentences, at least 10 to 15 sentences, each and everybody. Please write it down. You will have speaking power, you will have writing power. Yes, inshallah. And let me tell you one riwayat. I saw a riwayat. If you leave a page about Islamic knowledge or about the Ahlul Bayt, about the Islam, if you leave the page, that page will stop Jahannam from you. Only one page. So let us try to write one page every Sunday. Let us write one page and keep it. Keep it in your folder. Yes. Anything else we can do? 6 o'clock, inshallah, the Quran will start. So you can take a 5 minutes break. Inshallah, come back. Don't go away. Come back 6 o'clock, inshallah. Thank you very much. And may Allah bless you all. And may Allah give you courage to come each and every Sunday. And may Allah give tawfiq to parents to bring the children. And elders also are humbly requested to come. May Allah release Al-Baqee. May Allah release Al-Kaaba. May Allah release Al-Quds from the dirty hands of Jews and Saudis. And may Allah give capability to mu'mineen to remember the madfuneen of Baqee on a daily basis. Thank you very much, and Khuda Hafiz.